Hello, everyone. Well, let's continue with our tower. We were here adding some platform and some cable line. Here's our tower. Let's add, let's add some assets on it. We're navigating full the top bar, and we can start to add. Once I click add, I will define the position of the asset. We can check it. Like here is going to drop out the list of the mounting or the supports currently available on the structure. Let's say we can put this on the tower, and then it's going to set it there. Let's add one more. And one more. Now we can define poles by default. What I mean with this is like, okay, let's do it a microwave asset or antenna. Here in mount 8, we're going to define the height of which the mount and the dish is going to be settled. For example, 27. Here we're going to define the leg. And then we're going to define the geometrical details, 1.2. On dish type, okay. Here in mounts, we can see that a single one was created, and we can define the geometrical details about it. 5-dimension, I guess 2.5 meters is too much. Let's keep it on 2. Good. Okay, cool. Update. Let's add some RUs to this. We just click it. Once we click it on any antenna, the general information is going to be displayed on the information panel. Right click. We can rotate it according to your design. This is going to be very important when we're going to settle or tower plot is going to calculate the loads. Let's get that here. We're going to add some RU. One here. Here with this add button, we can add RUs there. One here. One here. The same way as a microwave, we can install ODUs. And we can set the azimuth here. Tower plot is going to set the leg A at 0 azimuth. So we can change it from here or from here. Let's say even if they okay. Let's add some cables to our ladder. As we have 3 antennas, we're going to project 3 cables for each one and 2 cables for the microwave. We have connected our cable ladder. Guess we're ready to go. Okay. Before we run, we're going to set up the standards definition. Tower plot handles 22F, 222G, and 222H. Let's keep it with the G. Self-supporting. Set up all the standards definition, in this case class 2, exposure category. Set the basic one, speed 1. We're going to do like 33 meters per second, service 22. We can check if we want to ice loading, earthquake parameters, P delta effect. To get this short, we're going to activate the P delta. We already set the basic speed 1. Let's go. Okay. Here, what we can do, and that at this stage is check how the wind load is going to be reflected on the tower. We can see the loads regarding for the antennas and the loads regarding for the tower structure. We can check the wind directions that we're going to be applied, all according to the standard. In load case ultimate and service 2. Here on these drop-down menus, we can check even more the details of how these loads are being calculated. Tower sections, antennas, mounts, platforms, and in this case, cable ladder. Okay. Once this is done, we run the analysis. Good. Now, the analysis viewer is already been activated. We can navigate in all the load combinations, and we can check the deformed shape of the tower. We can check the displacement. This is for a better view. Here, tower plot is going to let you know which one is the worst load case scenario. If you click in one of the nodes, they're going to display the displacements of each node, depending on the load combination that you're watching. We can check it out, the reaction as well. As we defined as a pin supporting the 3 legs, in this case, we don't have any moments at the reactions. Cool. We can check again the things that we want to watch or do we want to see in our 3D viewer. We have these kind of tools as well, where we can check all the tables according to the API calculations or all the details very well tabulated on the tower what being created. Check distance. Or maybe from here. Being able to check distance in the digital twin is very useful. You can check if you have space in your mount according to this. You can also check distance between the tower and your antennas to make a very good design or very well distributed space if you're going to add more antennas or make a swap. You can also move this along the pipe. And see if the space that you have in your tower is actually good for your project. Okay, in the next video, we're going to check the designs and the results of all this tower. See you later.